Hi guys, your boy Afrorider here. I'm doing a little night riding. Man. In today's motovlog, I'm going to talk to you guys about one specific upgrade people tend to do to sport bikes. You know, to make them better. I mean, that's what they think. That's gear change. By that I mean like dropping one tooth in the front sprocket or 3 in the rear. You know, getting a bigger rear sprocket or front sprocket, smaller front sprocket to get like to get more acceleration. Alright, that's the main reason people do this for. And I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. In my opinion, you should upgrade your bikes. That's a good thing. In my opinion, gearing should be left alone, especially on powerful bikes. You know, I see a lot of guys out there upgrading the gearing on a 1000cc motorcycle, sport bike. Why do you need to upgrade your... I mean, why do you need more torque on 1000? I mean, seriously. You're not even using the stock torque and horsepower on the streets. Why do you have to go upgrade and lose top end? A lot of people be like, oh man, I don't need my top end. Well, you don't need 1000cc either. Why did you get it? Alright? You don't need your top end. You just need to rev the bike more. Alright, if you have 1000cc and you think below 5000 RPM it doesn't have enough torque for you, rev it higher. If you rev it higher, I'll guarantee you that torque will come out. Gearing change is for race bikes. Alright, people upgrade and change their gearing when they go to specific race tracks. It's for professionals. And all that gearing change thing, I think is the forums that fuck shit up like that. You see a lot of people on forums making suggestions, driving you in the wrong directions, you know, when they are not professionals. Most people on forums are not professionals, okay? They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Alright, they just take some misconceptions they hear and apply them as facts. Yes, changing your gearing can give you acceleration, but don't be fooled. It's not giving you more torque or more horsepower. Alright, you're just jumping over RPMs. Okay, you're just adding RPMs, and your mileage will change. Alright, these sport bikes are already off. Like the speedometer is already a little bit off stock, but when you change your gearing, it will kill it. It will kill your speedo, and then you have to go spend $150 or less, around $150 to get a speedo healer, just so you can correct that. At the end of the day, you know, you just upset the whole thing on your bike. I'm giving you an example on a 1000cc Super Sport. If you have 1000, you don't need more torque. You just don't. Just rev it higher. Okay? This bike, when I got it, it came with a -1 in the front, which is fucking ridiculous, okay? Aprilia Rsv4s have crazy torque and crazy horsepower. Why would you need to drop the front? And people on the forums, everyone on the forums is over there changing their gearing and shit. I'm like, why? This bike is already a monster, man. First, second gear, you grab a handful of throttle, that bitch will come up. The front end will come up. So why do you need to increase that? I mean, if you want to wheelie, use your clutch or try harder, you will wheelie. But to make that bike wheelie like this is just out of control. So, you know, last week I dropped it back to stock. And to tell you guys, to everyone on the forums out there, I do not feel a difference. Okay? there's not a big difference, a small difference, okay? It doesn't wheelie as hard as it used to, but if I wanted to, I just rev it higher, okay? But I'm not a wheelie guy. I don't like to fucking wheelie my bikes all over the place, okay? I mean, I wheelie sometimes, but it's not what I like to do. I like to hit twisties and ride fast. I'm not a wheelie guy, okay? Because I don't like to drop my front end like that, you know, and upset my bike all the time like that. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's my opinion, honestly. If you have a 600 and you think you need more torque and you need to change your gear, get 1,000. Get 1,000, okay? There's one thing they said there's no replacement for displacement, okay? You can put as much money as you want in a small bike. It will never be as fast or powerful as a big bike. You can go ahead and spend, I see a lot of guys spending $5,000 or more on a 600 to gain like what, 5-10 horsepower, and even at that level you will not come close to 1,000. So just instead of doing all that wasteful bullshit, change gearing, get a bigger bike. And most guys out there riding 1,000 cc's with upgraded, you know, with change gearing and stuff like that, they don't even ride as hard as they should on that 1,000. Okay, all they do is go up to 5,000-6,000 RPM, and they go on the forums. People tell them, no, you can get more torque, or it's more usable on the streets. It's more usable on the streets. That's why you gotta change the gearing. What the fuck does it mean usable? These are race bikes, okay? They are geared tall. They are geared tall for top end. They are not geared to ride around in the streets. But people have been riding around with these bikes in the street forever. Okay, they can do it. It's totally doable. It's all in your head, guys. You can make it work. But just because someone told you need to drop a tube or get a bigger rear sprocket, that don't mean shit. I can race you on the highway and beat you. You know, because your upgraded sprocket will only help you pull to a certain level, and after that level I'm gonna catch you and pass you, because you lose horsepower. Okay, that's what they say, you lose top end. It means you lose horsepower, because horsepower is what gets you to that top end. And the 1,000cc motorcycles, even the 600, are perfectly fine all stock to be in the streets. If you think first gear is buggy enough, you need to get like a fuel management system. You don't need to change your sprocket. You can get a dyno tuned and get a custom map to make it softer or better down on first gear. Alright, this is just my opinion, guys. It's just something people don't do their research about. They think about gearing. People use gearing at race trucks. You know, when a truck is small and you know there's not a long straight, you drop one tooth. It gives you the torque to hit the corners and come out of the corners faster. Alright, but on the streets, and I don't think it's necessary, honestly. It's